Douglas, oh my God. Did Young. Did Young.
So, I guess when I was 25, which is probably the Middle Ages now, it came a day where I needed to make global changes. I don't know if anyone has had that problem where you had to change everything. So I was like, okay, I got to quit my job peeling carrots at a local restaurant, and I'm going to start working out. So the first thing I did was I started running on East River Drive. Obviously, I haven't kept that up, obviously. But I did a minute every day, and a minute more the next day. So I was up to 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But I was like, this was a genius plan, and it kind of worked because I was up to 3 miles in in about 2 or 3 weeks. And so I was taking classes at community college, and I was offered a big scholarship to a really small liberal arts school, but they said, if you want to come here, you have to pass calculus at community college. And I was like, oh my God, calculus. So then I had this whole whole mindset where I was like, infinite points, running, calculus, you can do this. I had like this whole Zen samurai thing going on. I would go out for my run, I would come home and study calculus, and the calculus test date was, off into the future, in about 2 weeks from, where I was, and I just kept running and studying for calculus, and then the day of the test came, and I woke up that morning, and I went for my run, and I came back, and I felt as though someone had put a steel rod into my back, and I fell to my knees, and I looked around, and no one was there. So I went home, and I looked over my calculus notes, and again, I was crippled. Like, I literally fell to the ground, grabbed my little panda bear, and I just began to cry because the pain was so intense. And so what happened was, I went to work, I peeled some carrots, and the pain came back, and I was incredibly dehydrated. Maybe because I didn't drink before my runs or after my runs. No one had really told me what I was doing. I was just like, 1 more minute. If you die, who cares? Just go 1 more minute. And so I get in my car, and I drive to CCP up on 18th Street. And I'm now in cold sweats and basically going into shock. So I pull over, and I park the car, and I have enough sense to go into the test room, and my professor is the sweetest guy, and he taught me calculus, something I could never do in high school, and I'm sitting there staring at him like I got the cold sweats, people are stabbing me in my back, I have no idea what's going on, and I'm dehydrated, so I bought a big thing of water, and I start pounding it, and that just it just increases the pain. And I had no idea what was going on. So I take my calculus test. I sit there for 45 minutes and take the calculus test, like infinite points, and I'm like thinking about my runs and like being a samurai, and like, what tourists do. Like when they have a big thing to do in life, they're like, I'll just think about Gladiator, and I'll get through this. If you ever watch your boyfriend, catch him watching Gladiator, he's probably got something big. Like he's got to take the LSATs or something. So anyway, I take the test, and I'm at this point sweating bullets, and I go up to my teacher and I hand him the test. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone just stabbed me in the back. I gotta go. He's like, Doug, you look terrible, just go. So I go to the hospital. I take a cab to the hospital, because I don't know if it's an emergency, I just know that something is wrong with me. I get to the hospital, and I take a urinalysis, I pee in a cup, and a Dr. Ho comes up to me, and he's like, nice urine, Doug. Looks like an orange Julius. He's like, what we have to do next is I have to put this Q-tip down your penis. And it was like this long. It was about as long as the mic. And I was like, listen, dude, we're both Asian. And we know that's not going to happen. You put that down. You're blah, 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 blah. Basically what happened was he comes back out. He's like, you're passing a kidney stone, son. And I'm like, oh my God. And that was the emergency. Bye.